February 1st, 2020 at the time of recording this part of the video, so you know what that means. Nothing exciting is going on in this game. Well, apparently it looks like there was supposed to be... I don't know, some people are saying that, oh, the original team that developed the game was fired and now they're replacing with new people. Okay, I don't personally buy that. What I think honestly happened is that there was probably originally going to be a super pay-to-win syndicate event for the Tech Rules 80. Okay, it has a bit of a weird name, so let me scroll to it. Yeah, this thing, the Tech Rules 8096 track version. It looks like it did not happen due to fierce backlash, so maybe that should take more time to actually make something else, which led to the development of Grand Prix updates. Now, this is just pure speculation. I don't know. Some people are saying that, oh, it's because original developers were fired. I personally think that they just had a change of mind with how they're going to release this thing. Well, it looks like it's still going to be a stupid unlocked vehicle. No, sorry, not unlocked. Locked, rather. It should be just regularly unlocked through blueprints, but it's not. So because there's nothing special going on, I'm just going to head straight to the Facebook page for it. Now, I'm not going to read everything because you've already probably seen the videos that YouTubers dropped earlier. So I'm just going to scroll and commentate where I feel like commentating. So here, this is the patch notes. Start to engines and get ready for 2 new special events coming this February. I personally think it's going to happen either February 6 or February 7, judging from the time left on the multiplayer series going on. And some people are saying that they're going to be simultaneous, but I don't think so. I think what's going to happen is it seems that the Lotus Greedvija is going to come first, and then maybe the Grand Prix event will come after. I don't know if that's actually going to happen at the same time or not. Some people are even saying the Grand Prix event is going to be shorter. So here we can see the Honda Civic Type R, and it looks like it's the 4-door version, so it'll be the first time since 2018 that they're actually unleashing out of their 4-door car. Wow! So I guess Gameloft doesn't have an allergy to 4-door vehicles after all. So, the Greedvija, yes, that's right, it's pronounced Lotus Greedvija, not Greedvija, because I know a lot of people are going to lazily assume that it's Greedvija. It's not, it's Greedvija. Hopefully people will actually know better this time. Anyways, so now you can also play on the Mac for you, those of you that have a Mac. And this thing's going to be Class D. Wow, in Asphalt 8 it was Class C. And for the Greedvija, yes, they were right. It looks like it's going to have 6 stars again, which is... I don't know. Like, why is the handling stats still so damn bad? Like, really? Are they ever going to release a vehicle with a good handling again? Like, really? Like, why is it that the vehicles that did have really good handling, like the Porsche GT3 RS and then the Van Electric's Dendrobium, so far those things have never been unleashed properly. They've only been just giving them to these stupid, crappy mix packs, and that's no good. Like, just unleash them already. And enough with the pay to win. Why do we have to pay for them? So... for the World Series, they're switching the rewards a bit, and that has people concerned because they're thinking that, yikes, I did not unlock the W Motors Fenner Super Sport. But as others are saying, that they're probably just going to release it in the shop or maybe through the garage packs. I think that's exactly what they're going to do. I don't think they would just throw it away like that, knowing that a lot of people did not unlock it. So the Mercedes-Benz SLR McLaren, it's being replaced. Replacing the Ferrari F2 TDF, that's actually a good thing because this thing currently does not have its Epic import parts available, although it should. I think all the vehicles honestly should have their Epic import parts in the shop at this point. Like, there really isn't any reason why they shouldn't. For the daily events, they're also changing this up a bit. They're reducing the ticket costs. So for the Class Cups, it's going to go from 2 to 1 in the expert races. You can see the rest of it here. Now, I think this is good, so long as they don't nerf the rewards. So, I'm seeing a lot of changes that look good, but I will not hold my hopes up too high because I don't know if they're going to make these changes and then do something really bad at the same time because they did something good. You know Gameloft already, so I just take these changes with caution. Now, for the Grand Prix, as you have already read or watched in the videos, that you're going to compete against other players, and people from Android and Windows are naturally concerned because guess what? Those platforms are infested with hackers. As for iOS, I do not think that should be an issue, but what may be an issue though is account sharing. I think that's something that all platforms can potentially suffer from, so that's going to be an issue. And another issue is just with being pitted against people that might be considered an alien. So again, really, I don't think that they should make this a vehicle that requires a key. It's just be regular blueprints. Like, this whole key thing is just a big no. Okay, so as you can see, everyone will be placed in a group of up to 20 players. So what happens is, if all like 20 players just happen to be aliens, and then you're placed in a group with noobs, like, how is that going to work? Hopefully that they'll just do this in a balanced sort of way. Now, in practice, you have the same track as in qualification, so make sure to practice and learn the best routes before spending your limited attempts. You can read all the other stuff there. I'm not too sure how I feel about the Grand Prix. It sounds a little scary. I mean, it wouldn't have been that bad, again, if the vehicle just didn't have that stupid key. Hopefully by the time this is unleashed, they actually just get rid of it, because honestly, it needs to be gone. And some people are asking about the Koenigsegg Jesko. What's going to happen to that? Are we ever going to get the key, or is it going to be locked forever? Man, I really don't know, man. I really don't know. If you are not currently qualified, you will see the ghost of... Okay, so this ghost thing is obviously something borrowed from the Asphalt 8. If you're a top 1, you will see your own best ghost race. We hope you will enjoy the changes. We are constantly listening to your feedback. Feel free to share any comments regarding the updates and the new special events. Well, Gameloft, for all these positive changes that you're making, I really hope that you do not have something bitter and nasty planned against us, because you like to do that. Whenever you do something good, you also like to just throw something bad at the same time. Like with the epic import parts and unleashing all those other past vehicles that used to be really good. They caused the Class S parts to just jack up to 15,000. They reduced the value of the import parts, which are already ridiculously hard. And for the car hunts, before they used to be rather rare, but now ever since they made them weekly, they thought that, hey, we can jack up the cost of the rare parts because you already get into the car hunt, right? Well, the thing is that not everybody uses the car hunt that actively, so that was not cool. So let's just hope that they make these changes for the true good. And now, I guess that's all I have to say about this. I'll go back to the game. It's probably going to restart in the background. Yep, see, same thing. I do not know why this game is like this. Like, why does it just restart in the background? Okay, so I think I will just go for 2 runs in this Class C Cup. And then I will just record more clips for this episode in about 5 to 6 days from now, whenever the update drops. So I have the Acura and the Venture that I want to test. I'm going to go with the Acura first, and then I'm going to use the Venture, and we'll see which gets me a better time. And I really hate this hay bale track. Should have watched the video clip before attempting this again. But yeah, in regards to the update, it sounds good in theory, but there are the Hyper Fender Sport, actually I think it was I don't know, let's just say the stars that we it's probably the top, or at least I hope so, because it's really not some super key vehicle anyway. Like, I don't know why it was exclusively not in multiplayer. It never should have been. That was just ridiculous. Let's see, 1,660. Let events start now and see where that brings me. Okay, that's top 20. So let's see what I can do with the Sarth. Earlier I was racing with this thing in Legend League, and I did not expect it to be extremely good. It's not extremely bad either. It was surprisingly better than I thought. It has some use. In fact, on the right track, you can actually outspeed the Corvette and beat it. Yeah, it can. Because after all, this thing, it may say Class C, but it actually has the performance of a mid-range Class A. Okay, and then there's the other friend who starts trying to get me wrecked, so I have to really watch out for him. CR33 is ahead. For some reason, I don't think I'm going to get as good as I'm playing. Acceleration is not as good. Top speed, it may be better, but see, look at that. You guys are ahead of me. And I hit the stupid one. Yeah, I'm gonna get some work now. Those guys are way ahead. Could have at least put a more familiar American trucks. I don't know why they have to use hay bale. Hell bale. And then now the Maserati of all things beats me. Why did they even try with this thing? Hello, this is a pathetic donkey attempt. Anyway, so the Acura was better. Hopefully I can win the Lotus Greedvija. It looks like it will be something that will be doable. So which will be the next top car? Okay, so it is now February 7, 2020. So this means that the Grand Prix update should not just be available, but I believe that the special event for the Tech Rose 1896 or the Lotus Greedvija should actually be here, because yes, this update technically dropped on Tuesday, but I don't think the event itself is actually supposed to be released on Friday, so we'll find out. So here you can see the text here for the two special new events, the Grand Prix and then the Lotus Greedvija, which is going to be playable right now. So okay, I guess it looks like the Greedvija is going to be the first one. And for here, I tell you about the Grand Prix for all. This competition really is anyone's game. Enter this new special event to take part in a series of races against a small group of players and win it all to earn the incredible Tech Rose 1896. Honestly, like I said in the first part of the video, I do not sound too excited because of this stupid key. If they actually removed it, then great, but if not, then I'm not going to have high hopes for this event. So alright, enter 2020 at full speed with the Lotus Greedvija and the Honda Civic Type R. Good to see that Gameloft does not actually have an allergy to four-door vehicles, because I don't know why it's taking them so long to add another four-door vehicles thing. I really don't. There's so many awesome high-performance four-door vehicles out there. Now, okay, let's enter this. See, same thing. There's a new bundle. Oh, why is it leading me to this? Okay, so no, there's nothing terribly exciting in the shop. Same day. Especially the Jet Force, probably power song. Unfortunate, it has to be such a useless vehicle. I see the Lotus, I see the Honda Civic, I see the Aston Martin, I see a high voltage pack. Okay, so the only thing featured is the Italian design, and we're guaranteed 4. What happened to 15? Oh, now the W Motors is in this too, And so is the Genti, and the Senna, and the Aperta. So we're now able to get a lot more vehicles. Okay, let's see. See the Aston Martin here, so that's being given out somehow. I see the Lotus. I had a high feeling that a Lotus is going to be involved in this because this is a Lotus's event after all. So okay, let's go to the event, see what's going on here. Claim this. Increase your garage level to unlock more time-limited content. So what exactly does it need to be at to get more content? Okay, so yes, the Jaguar's car hunt is on. And there's this first look. What is this all about? The Epic Hunt. Okay, so if you beat 32 seconds in Greedvija, wait, what do you get? This is a special event? Okay. The Zero no has a role in this. And so does the Pininfarina. So they're giving away a lot of epic import parts, I see. Okay. And we need multiplayer rewards. Did not bother trying to stay in the top 3,000 because it was just too ridiculous. 1.5 million. And of course, not a single Fenner Super Sport. How pathetic. Okay, so for this one, how long is this one? 34 days? Are you serious? Wow. Oh, so being in Platinum gives you 5 guaranteed Zenvo, so that's good. Good. Oh no, they're not guaranteed. It's only guaranteed when you're in the top 3,000, but at least it's good to see that it becomes an option at Platinum minimum as opposed to the last seasons from the other years. Although now they've reduced it to 6 for Legend, which is pathetic. I don't know why they couldn't keep it to 10 for the Mercedes-Benz, the Solar McLaren, and the Corvette ZR1. So that's what all of these look like. Okay. Let's go to the year of the rat. Position 12,000. I really did not even try for this season, so honestly, I'm not worried about the position for that. Okay, so let's see what the special event is. Lotus Avaya. The event is ready. Let's enter. So, okay, so the Evora 410, as predicted, it has a role in this. The Zero Uno is going to have a role in this. Aston Martin is going to... looks like it might be the vehicle being given out. I don't know. Because typically you get stage 6, that's what they do. And it's about time they're giving this thing out. Pininfarina, I already have that thing maxed out. So I wonder how they're going to give out... Oh, you know what? Maybe the Honda might be the one that's going to be available through the pack only. So, yikes. Anyways, let's just race with this. 50 tokens. Beach 119. Beach 117. It requires 55 to unlock it. Wow. Let's change the color. Oh, are you serious? Really? Just boring silver? Darn it, I was gonna make it green, but never mind. Okay, so it's max handling staticum 65. And I show 63. That's kind of weak in my opinion, honestly. I don't know why the handling couldn't be 75 considering that Lotus is all about making really light vehicles. Like this thing, for example, I don't think I have the exact numbers on top of my head, but if my memory does serve me correct, it only weighs around 1,400 to 1,200 kilograms in comparison to the Aston Martin Superleggera, which even though because Superleggera weighs 1,000 kilograms. So this goes to show you how light. Therefore, Lotus will be giving these games to all have really good handling. This will all be in like the 80s or the 90s with the handling stats. All of these did I forget that I could match the hours on it? Yes, I did. I gotta buy some upgrades, man. Why is this thing hanging already? Come on. Yeah, seriously, careful at this part. It's really easy to get clipped. And then I don't want the yak to go into the wall, so I'm really have to watch out for them. Okay, so how did I do? Let's see. Are you freaking serious? I had to beat 117? Really? What the actual hell? Well then. Okay, so first let me apply my upgrades. Oh wait, no, there is no upgrades because it's a max rank this time. So okay, that's something I noticed that they've done different this time. This time you don't have to waste your money on a vehicle you don't have, and that's good. Honestly, that's good. It should be regulated. Like, there's no reason why we should have to spend money on a vehicle that we might not even win. That's one thing that we be able to regulated. Yikes, not even close to 117. How long does this thing take to refill? Refills in 3 hours. Are you serious? So a 6-star class vehicle takes 3 hours to refill. Well, isn't that just ridiculous? Why didn't you just put it in class A then? 3 hours. Seriously, you should just go to class A for that reason. Clipped. See, my time just got progressively worse. Rather than getting better, the air just got worse after worse after worse. Just lovely. Okay, let's try some of those daily events now. Okay, what color traces do we have for this? You know what? We'll keep it red. Okay, so I met all of those. Should I do this again or should I do something different? Okay, what else can I do for this? There's the boring Jaguar car hunt. There's also this. Beat 32. Okay, so I like how in this event it actually gives us opportunities to get the epic import parts of these vehicles. That's fantastic. So far I'm having some good impressions of this. Okay, I guess we will try... No, I don't need any for the Lotus. Oh, darn it. I wanted to use these Japanese tracks, man. Like, really, of course they're going to want to use these. All of these Nautilus and Japanese tracks, you know them inside out at this point. If you don't, I can see it's not very hard to implement. Oh yeah, I remember something like this. Actually, these aren't as good as they seem because getting an epic import part is very difficult. So yeah, but I already have all of the parts to the Pininfarina. I already have everything for the Lotus. So I don't need to race with these guys. The Honda Civic I don't even think it's possible to do 31 seconds with the 0-1 at its current rank. So I don't think I'm even gonna try that. So now I'll just try the Lotus 2 more times. Because for everybody else, I do not need to do that. Oh, that's why it's called Epic Hunt, because it's the hunt for car imagine me getting worse after each attempt. Yeah, these rewards are pathetic. I think out of 100 attempts, if I'm lucky, I may get... Do I dare even say 2? Or should 3 be considered lucky? Should 3 be considered lucky? Or should lucky maybe wouldn't be that bad? But seriously. What is with the hang, man? Come on. This is me multiplayer like that. Watch, I'm probably going to just because of that hang. Same thing, I just kept getting worse after each attempt. That is so annoying. Hey, I do not know how to use Japanese tractor. It's like you just get worse with each attempt, but goodness gracious, man, I hate that. I really, really bitchily hate that. Okay, so to finish this, I guess I'll just go for another one of this because there's one more ticket left. At least this one's doable. Watch me another one. I really think this is the best. This vehicle I don't know. Are you serious? What the actual hell, man? Come on. What's that, man? I don't know. Actually, I'll just finish it. Not be the class to be. It kind of brings another huge point. Why are these class to be weights? Seriously. If they're so expensive at 750 credits, can't be enough to get to the market, then obviously you can't get this profit. What is wrong with this thing's physics? Honestly. Are you kidding me? Dead dog sport. Yeah, I would have been better off just quitting the race. That was such a waste of 94 seconds. But wait, actually hold on a second. It still gave me finished the race credit. But then again, that's just 2,000, man. 2,000 is useless. Okay, so for these events... Well, I guess I can say that I like that it's regulated. But I don't know how it's going to fare. I really hope that the Civic does also get a car hunt. Zero Ono also needs to get a car hunt too because most people only have that thing at 3 stars. And this mix pack, there's none for even 15. Like, why did they take away 15? Are you guys serious? So at most, now you can only get 4. Watch, because they thought people complained that, oh, they never get 15, they have to take it away altogether. Like, no. And to make matters worse, it says guaranteed from only one featured car. But the truth is, if they're going to have mixed packs, all of the featured vehicles should be guaranteed. And like how they reduced it to 4 now with no odds of 15. Like, I mean, even though 15 was very hard to get, it was still possible under very rare circumstances. But now it's just moved altogether. Okay, let me see what the single vehicle car packs. Oh no, okay, so good. It's still there for the single vehicle car pack, so that's good. But still though, just 4, it should be 5 then. Oh, the Civic does have a car. So how blind of me not to notice. Can't believe I didn't notice that earlier. So it does have its own. Thank goodness. In fact, all these vehicles actually have their own. This one has its own. This one has its own. And no, this one has its own, which is obviously not recommended because this vehicle is very easy to get. Extremely easy to. I don't know why they even made a card for this thing. Like, really, what this thing has no use for this event. Okay. So that is it for this part of the video. And maybe I'll go for the multiplayer run, make it on high voltage, and see the rewards after this. Still boring customization parts. Wait, hold on a second. What's in the imports pack? And there's chances for all of these guys, but nah. I think for the packs, I'm honestly just gonna focus on getting this guy because I've been wanting this thing for a very, very long time. But I mean, this guy, I do. I don't even know. This thing's just a Resvani with just better handling and nitro. Okay. So I think the Grand Prix event is finally going to drop now, which does also happen to be February 14, 2020. So we shall see how this goes. It's a shame that the Tech Rules 1896 has to require a stupid key. Honestly, I think if this event were fair, that allow us to still unlock it through token packs, and then for the players that come in like top first positions, like first, second, and third, they can get some other high-end Class A vehicles like the Vanda, that Ferrari 812, or even something like the Oricon. See, same thing, I told you. I knew it. It was highly predictable that this is going to happen. Now let's see what the new offer is. A relay pack? So okay, aside from the relay pack, is there anything else we're getting? No. Okay, so I'll just claim this. $50,000, that's nice. Okay, nothing I can purchase in the shop right now because these rare parts now have a ridiculous cost. Okay, so what is inside this? Like, what exactly do you get? Are you serious? That is so useless. It's not like any of these are even guaranteed. I think I'll have to skip this, honestly. Because when you look at it, how close am I to unlocking any of these? Not super close. So, I don't know. I think I'll have to skip this relay pack. So, okay, let's, oh, there we go. Welcome to the Tech Rules 1896 Track Version Grand Prix event. Be ready to compete against only 20 players to get awesome rewards. How do I click out of this? Okay, play practice to unlock the qualifiers. Finish in the top 10 to unlock the final rounds. Reach the top and get awesome rewards. Okay, so let's do what's my club now. Let's claim this 35,000. Sorry, claim the 100,000 rather. Just I was at 39,000. Okay, so I'm multiplayer now. We can claim this. Honda Civic Type R, eh? Are they giving us a free try? Do we have to unlock this thing? Nope, we have to unlock it, which is very unfortunate because it requires a fair bit of blueprints. And how many days do we have? 6 days. Joy. Okay, so wait, let me go back once again. I need to see the rewards. Yeah, they really changed multiplayer for the worst, man. Because when you look at the World Series, before players were complaining that, okay, they wanted the choice or the epic import parts. Guess what kind of low move they do? They remove the epic import parts altogether. So yes, you see this customization pack? This used to be epic import parts. So instead of giving us epic import parts, they just give us this. Like, what a slap and spit in the face to their players, man. So rude. Okay. So now for daily events, I can go ahead and claim this. Okay, this increase your garage level to unlock more time. How far do you have to increase your garage level? Like, I would like to know. Level 18, level 17, like, they really need to be specific. Alright, is there anything else I need to do here? Okay, let's take a look at the prizes. So yes, as I was saying, that for first, second, and third position, we should not only get the 1896, but this as well. And then for everyone else, they should still have the chance to unlock it through token packs, because this is not very fair. Like really, like look at that. To become top 20, you get just one rare Class A part and 1,000 credits. Like, what? Nonsense. Okay, let's just go. Does this consume regular tickets? Because if it doesn't, that is not cool. Okay, hold on. I need to look at this layout. So playing practice mode to participate in the event. Alright, so we can practice 66 times. Okay. So it's not even unlimited, like what they said. This layout looks really different. Well, let's go for it. Another nice thing about Asphalt 8 is that you could actually buy the decals. I don't know why in Asphalt 9 they decided that, okay, these decals are too special to offer for credits. Like, seriously? And of course, the first track, this has to be one of those annoying Japanese tracks. Of course. The tracks that we probably hate the most. Because oh, I forgot to upload this thing. Although I'm not sure if I honestly want to upload it, because there's no guarantee until you get it. And then like, what happens to these locked vehicles? Like, do they ever give them again? Because the scary about Asphalt 9 is that they don't repeat the events. So for the case of locked vehicles, I'm wondering just what happens if they lock forever or what. This is something as a lot of players expect. What's going to happen to what happens? Well, for those that did not win the Gameloft, what's going to happen to that too? Lots of unknowns, man. Lots of unknowns. Okay, that was a serious mistake right there. That's stupid part. Yeah, this is the child that be very careful. Part of this was yeah, that part. Yeah, this part to be very careful. Did I beat 121? Yeah, exactly, beats 122. Okay, why aren't those or not? Really hate spending credits on a vehicle that they probably won't even actually get. Just gonna sit in the garage staring at me for the next, only God knows how long. And it's also expensive too, like look at this. Had almost 20 million, and now, just gobbling my credits being mad, like ridiculous. Honestly, for a vehicle that so little people are going to get, it should just be a free try, and it should just be unregulated. We shouldn't even have to spend credits on this. You should not. I think that's just straight up criminal. Okay, if I finish the race, is there a reason why I don't get that 10,000 credits? And if I got more than 8 seconds of airtime, then why did I not get this? Or is it just because I'm in practice mode? Okay, let's go back. Next round starts. So, oh, it doesn't even start. That's why it's not even there. Okay, so I guess I just have to continue practicing then. Yeah, no, it doesn't look like this even uses any tickets. Thank goodness. So that's good. 4 hours and 20 minutes. Actually, that's typical for 6-star class. I don't think class C. No, class A. Actually, what I should switch I said. What I was saying is that there's no 6-star class C vehicles, and I would hope that such a thing never comes. Because really, it's only kind of ridiculous to get a 6-star class C vehicle. So I think class B is the part we should go with class C. Maybe if there wasn't a stupid place, I'd be like, okay, you can do class C with 6 stars or class B with 6 stars. But because of this new system, I say. Start listening to these nature vouchers because it's going to Okay, so I had to finish all of those before getting these, I see. So I just have to... Okay. That's what's in this. So they seem to be offering quite a bit of blueprints. Only problem is that by the time I do collect, only 3 players are going to ultimately get it. No, wait, something just occurred to me. If you get a lot of blueprints, doesn't that give you an advantage to the other players? Alright, so that was that. Now I'm gonna go for some runs in the Lotus Greedvija event. I know, thankfully it does not use up any tickets, thank goodness. So okay, for this I have to beat 115, 117, and do 4 jumps. Oh my gosh, it's Hey Bill. I hate this track. That is annoying. Thankfully, I managed to go through and I beat it. have to do it 5 times too, so eek! This thing honestly kind of looks like the Batista character in a way. Like I think the rear of this thing gives me character vibes, but then the front of it kind of gives me Batista vibes. All in all, though, it does still overly look like Darn it, I probably should have taken this route. $35,000 credits. On the flip side, that's really good. But yeah, for that Tech Rules event, I am not going to spend a single token. If I ever not end up qualifying, I'll just be like, okay, I'm walking away. I'm not spending any tokens on a vehicle that I know I'm going to. At least for the remounts event, we were able to get it. So long as we're willing to put up with the amount of grinding, like you should have not been forced to in the first place. But for this event now, that's on Windows and Android, especially since they probably might, considering the game never done anything about it. Yes, they were banned for occasionally, but they should just put more extra plays to prevent people from using modifying their game file in the first I got an even worse time, yay! Not. Seriously, that's darn pathetic. And then this thing takes 3 hours to refill, so no thanks. Have to be something I have to do off camera. Okay, I hate when those stupid ads just glitchily try to pop it, then can't actually pop it because Gameloft is too slack to just fix things. Honestly, they just need to remove these ads altogether, really. Like, those pop-up ads. This thing did not fail. Wow. Guess I'm going to be doing the Civic Hunt now. Not terribly interesting. But while I'm doing it, let's talk about Mobile World Congress. That and honestly, I would say it's inevitable that this is going to happen because you start to see energy modular companies pulling out and saying that the other side just makes sense to just everything all together if too many people were just going to be pulling away from that. It's kind of sad that it had to come down to that, but ultimately stopping this none of it was just writing. That's it. No, it's obviously not just but still, whatever prevention methods we can take to stop it from spreading, we need to do. Okay, 20 out of 30. I hope I can get at least the first star for this thing. Okay, so that's done. Now, Mobile World Congress, as you'll obviously know, I don't know, maybe you do know, maybe you don't, but for those that do not know, it's about one of the giant events of the year. I think Mobile World Congress is probably the biggest ever, not even the international fair, China, which is have I ever been to Guuzaka Mobile World Congress? No. Have I ever gone to Mobile World Congress in Guuzaka? I know for certain whereas IFA is in Las Vegas. IFA can't be good. Or does the date it's January, maybe it's September. And yes, I got 2 blueprints. That's good. I'm getting a good job rate now. Into this Lotus again because I like using the vehicles that have excellent handling because these tracks are crazy twisty, most of them. There's just few tracks that are solely dedicated to vehicles. Now it begs the question, what's going to happen to all of these companies that want to show up? It looks like they did a bunch of online, I suppose. Like, you know, yeah, maybe you just that. Think about it. In person or whatever, but ultimately it's not so okay to catch a piece of art. There's a lot of players. It's meant a lot to be able to show up to the art. I wonder if the Pine Phone and Librem 5 was going to be, actually I highly doubt it. Or maybe they, well actually I doubt it, because it's not like they really had a fully working functional product anyway, but still, just showcasing it would have been pretty cool. And if you do not know what the Librem 5 or Pine Phone is, they're both 2 upcoming Linux phones. For the Pine Phone, you can flash different operating systems, well, actually different Linux operating systems like Sailfish, Ubuntu Touch, LunaOS, and Plaza Mobile. And then for the Pine Phone, which is going to be running Pure OS, which is their own in-house operating system, it will have the option, I believe, to load other operating systems onto it, but it outside of the box will have pure operating system. But yeah, speaking of these operating systems, what's going to happen to Huawei and Hongmei, like outside of COVID-19? I can imagine that's going to put some into the straight up. Maybe not. For most of these programmers, they can just work remotely. Anyways, so it's not they have to come in the office. You know what I mean? Like for the construction workers, or fine, that's not cool. For like the other things like software designers, whatever, yeah, that's start making more local jobs. Stop just throwing everything at China just to match their cheap labor. Like, that is seriously not cool. And the second, the merch work just needs to be more widely promoted, because there are lots of positions there that can easily be done remote, but are not being done remote because too many people think, okay, they can only be done in office. So that needs to change. So more local jobs and more remote work, and that should seriously help not just to prevent diseases, but just result in overall better quality of life. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to do for this part of this video. I would do some multiplayer if I had the Honda Civic, but I did not, so I would just do more recordings later on this month. Or maybe not, maybe this will, not sure, okay, maybe I'll do more. Just like for that Tech Cruise event, maybe not. It is supposed to be Valentine's Day at the time I'm recording this part of the video. So perhaps I should have actually done a Valentine's Day, but then again, it's not like there'd be anything special. It's not like we'd see like hearts on the track or anything. When you look at the rewards, yeah, yuck. Certainly not very motivating at all. Like, what is this? Like, really? Like, okay, unless you've been playing for less than 8 months, chances are you already have all of these vehicles. And if you've been playing for a year, chances are you have all those vehicles entirely maxed out. Well, not entirely, as in like golden epics and all, but actually, yeah, maybe for some people. Should have at least like put a Bugatti Chiron in this, man. Darn. And then for this one, they should have put like the Ferrari Aperta and what's that other one? Yeah, the Van Electric Zendopium. But no. Instead, it's just these boring ones that everyone who's been playing for at least 12 months already has. So, let's hop into career and let's head right into the heart of Kansai. I've had some time to practice these Japanese tracks, so I should be better. And I'm going to start with the... Well, Joy. I do not have them entirely filled up, but you know what? We'll just use this and hope that I will do very well. Actually, I should do very well. This just says Navy Rush, which is only 30 seconds long, so I should be okay. Excellent handling, or else you can have a very bad time. I have to do 6 stunts? Well, actually, no, that shouldn't be terribly difficult on these tracks. Can I start by knocking these guys down? Yes. Where am I going? It also helps that you have to know the way too. If you know the way, even if the vehicle has bad handling, you'll still be able to get around But if you don't know the way, it's like it will not matter. There's excellent handling. But if you know the way and the vehicle has excellent handling, then be very careful with cars like this because you can easily get to work many times in multiplayer. Which is extremely... Okay, that was a very awkward shot to take. Anyways, we'll just move on. Claim those credits. And now we are going into Sakura Castle. 60 seconds. Race goes, simply just win. What's all these BMWs? Why does not see more Olympic descent? This is the fastest track. We'll see. Not going to descent. And the Mitsubishi. Yeah. Why does not see how more descent? To the track. But yeah, so far the walls. Because yes, they do that sometimes. Thankfully, they did not do that in this race. So that's very good. Now wait for this to load. What am I talking about loading? Well, yes, there is some loading there. Industrial Revolution. I think that's one of the longer tracks, I believe. Still, we got this BS, so we should be... Why is it saying synchron... Really? Synchronizing for what? And oh no, it's only 90 seconds, so... I think I have another one. There was one of them that was 120 seconds. I'm telling you, man, that thing really reminds me of the dang engine. It really does. It just does. And then that beefy thing there reminds me of yourself. Then again, if you're making vehicles, the things like the shells in the car, like the wheels, and the things like that. Not see such things. Amazing, yes, we did it like a champion, and now I get to move on. Wait, have I touched enough hands in the microphone in this entire video? I am not sure, so I'll take the opportunity to do it right now. Oh no, an ad will actually, no, you know what, even though it's supposed to be an advertisement right now, you will not see it because I will just throw an edit over it because I do not want to give glory to their advertisements. Okay, let's click X. Rat race. So, okay. Out of all of these vehicles, which do you think looks like the rattiest? If you have to ask me, I would say that the, for some reason, yeah, I'll go with the Nissan 370Z. It just, something about it, it just looks like the rattiest. I think if you were to stuck an, a pair of ears and a tail on it, yeah, it'd look very much like a rat. Whew! Wow, it's amazing how far one can go when they are tutting up in the microphone, eh? Yo, that crab looks so disgusting. I know some people like to eat crab, but I personally do not because they look like sea cockroaches. Yes, I just said that. What are you going to do? Yo, honestly though, like let's just be real. Like, really, crabs and lobsters, they just look like sea roaches. And I'm not the only one that said that. Other people have said that too. They do look like sea cockroaches. Okay, so we're in this tunnel. This tunnel that says to look like similar to Champion. Oh, it's good to fire with the permit to switch that game to 2017. Yeah, it was 2017. There was a futuristic track. Sector 8, yes, Sector 8. I don't think Asphalt 9 is going to get any fictional tracks. It doesn't seem like I played the game that well, but I know in Asphalt 8 they like had fictional vehicles and certain fictional tracks, but for some reason I think this game will not have such. You know, honestly, I would rather than keep the cars realistic, but for the tracks, I'm not sure what I should say about it. Enjoying Asphalt 9? No, not now. Okay, oh, that's it? Wow. So now it's Naniwa Tour. Which, in my opinion, is the track I hate the most in the entire game. Yes, the entire game. You know why? Because it is just so notoriously twisty. It's hilly, it's just awful, and then when you get to the end, there's 3 ramps that have very, very inconsistent physics. Like sometimes, like it's just really, really, but thankfully, I've discovered a secret that involves you not having to take the 3rd ramp so you can have a much higher rate of success. But that 3rd ramp, as soon as I figured out that it's very intimate and like, that's it. So I suppose. Now, if you remember, I think it was the Lotus Divided when the first time took place on Naniwa Tour, one of those Japanese tracks named Boston Still, Naniwa Tour, even though I mastered it, although I didn't take a long route, I was supposed to go that. Where I'm not going to go to the 3rd ramp is ramp 1, ramp 2. Okay, let's get questions anyway. Flying to the right of it, but rather than taking that ramp to the left of the 3rd ramp, I just made my way right. I know it sounds very complicated to say it in words, but to those of you that know what I'm talking about, you will see. So, okay, we're not going to see it. I'll take a look at that. First, we need to see that we get, yes, congratulations, the Heart of Kansai, you've completed this season. We will screenshot it, and then I will go back to see where is it? Come on, it was somewhere here. Yes, it was here. So we must claim those 15 tokens, and then I will go ahead and take a look at the other ones, see which kind of vehicles I will have to use, because I have a feeling that, because it's so far, no, oh yeah, it's in the 5th chapter, so yeah, look at that. It's starting at a rank of 1,667, and it's still Class D. So, oh yes, the Honda, that's also Japanese. Maybe I can make use of that as well. Should I do this in the same episode or should I not? Let's see, there's 10 left, and we get blueprint, well not a blueprint, an epic import parts for the Ferrari HL Super Fast, and one for the Hosiara 33. Oh no, it looks like you actually get 2 for it. Yeah, you get 2. Oh, no. This is the Corvette ZR1. Wow. Okay. Maybe I will do this one tomorrow. Maybe I'll do this in the March episode. I'm not too sure. Okay, now it is time to show you my progress as of February 24, 2020. I think I should specify and say my garage progress, but you know what I mean. This troll car. It's a shame that its special event actually had to end up being so disgusting. Like, it required the Honda Civic Type R and that Aston Martin GT12 to be maxed with epics. Now, where in the game did the Aston Martin ever have its epics released? That's right, never. In fact, the vehicle itself never even had an Unleashed event, which is just absolutely pathetic. Yeah, I think I'll talk about that a little bit, because they want you to buy the epic import parts as the easy way to get it, but when the math was done, it costs nearly 1,500 Canadian dollars to get all of those epic import parts for all of the vehicles needed in the Lotus Evija special event. That's right, almost 1,500. Actually, more than that if you want to buy some stuff for the Lotus Evija itself. So that's literally the cost of, well, I wouldn't really say rent, because rent costs more than that in most places. But for some places, yeah, that is rent money. Or for most people, that's at least half of your rent. This thing too was also another trap. You see, it was touted as a skills only event. Newsflash, it wasn't. They wanted you to just buy token packs or buy parts or whatever so you could have an advantage. So as it turns out, there's no such thing as a skills based event with Gameloft. But I think from the beginning I suspected that there was something up with it. Like, you can't trust Gameloft for their special events, man. It's like the Pininfarina Batista seems like it was the only one, yes, this guy, that actually had a special event that was truly fair. But all the others, after and before, I don't know what's on. Well, actually, to be fair, I think the Bugatti Chiron, though I wasn't playing it at that time, it did have the packs available right in the beginning, the token packs. So I don't know why they couldn't just do the same thing for all these other special event vehicles. Like, how hard would it be? Are we ever going to get the key for this thing or what? Lots of people are asking that. Or is it going to be stuck forever? Well, alright. We're at the end of the garage. And that has been it for the February 2020 episode of Asphalt 9 Legends. Did you like this video? Are you sorely disappointed with the special events of the Lotus Evija and Tech Rules 1896 track version? Because I know I sure am. They both sucked big time. Comment, rate, like, subscribe, share, email, blog from information, short and affiliate links in the video description, and visit my Twitter page for my latest tweets.